everyone, welcome back to my channel. Usually, I make content about things that I like and avoid any negativity, so I was hesitant to make this video. But week after week, Yongwoo has been testing my patience with his actions, and I just couldn't stay silent any longer. At first, when the show just started, Yongwoo was one of my favorite contestants. From his manly and good looks to his perfect personality, I thought he was the ideal boyfriend and husband material that any girl would dream about, especially with how loyal he was to Choa. But at some point, I started noticing that something was off about him. My doubts were confirmed on his first day in Singapore. It's like his true colors started showing little by little. His dates with Choa became painful to watch, while Choa's feelings for him grew. He clearly lost interest and he showed it. It seemed like he was interested in the idea of her, not her as a person. The deeper their relationship got, the more he developed cold feet. In conclusion, Yongwoo knew Choa wanted stability. So he tried to give her that by consistently sending messages, despite his interest in someone else. However, after spending a whole day with her, he realized they weren't a match and regretted his actions. But this doesn't excuse his sudden change in behavior after leading her on for 2 weeks. When you're on a date, you should respect your partner and do your best to make it enjoyable, not act like a jerk and make her question herself. And even when he had that honest conversation with Choa, it felt like a rude announcement than a dialogue. A conversation should be a back-and-forth exchange based on mutual understanding. However, his obsession with maintaining a cool and perfect image led to disaster results. He unconsciously shows an attitude of feeling relieved, thinking, "I'm cool because I'm honest." And let's not even get started on the way he was sitting. Like seriously, when you're having a serious conversation, at least sit up straight. Or as someone said, maybe his courage came from his armpits? Honestly, I couldn't keep up with what he was trying to say. Neither the participants, the panel, the viewers, nor even his sister Juyeon seemed to understand him. And now after his date with Yoonha, he's making even Yoonha confused, making her think she has a chance with him. But I think the one he's actually interested in is Jiwon. While talking to Yoonha, it seems like he realized that he naturally got close to Jiwon. All the questions about who they spent a lot of time with and who they were was at drinking gatherings have Jiwon as a subject. Also, on the day Jiwon got the last place date privilege, he brought it up while heading to bed to see if Jiwon still had any interest in him. At the kitchen, he hovered around while Jiwon was cooking meat. His body language, his stares, his actions, it all points to Jiwon. I think he regrets not sending her a message when they went on a date. But now that he knows Jiwon is getting along well with Jaehyun, and because he feels a need to distance himself from Choa, he texted Yoonha, even though he has no romantic feelings for her. Unlike the other contestants, Yongwoo seems like he's not honest and open with his feelings. That's why he never confessed that he's interested in someone else other than Choa. I think even Choa has a hunch that he is interested in Jiwon. As she said, a woman's hunch is science. Actually, I'm relieved that he showed his true colors before the show ended. Choa is lucky because, imagine if they ended up together, but he suddenly changed like this after the show. She would feel even more hurt and confused, with no one to understand her pain. But now everyone knows that he's a red flag. Even netizens are intrigued because of his actions. Here's a comment that I totally agree with, and that sums up the whole situation perfectly. Pause to read. Yongwoo seems like the type of guy that would ghost you out of nowhere. I've watched tons of dating shows, but this is the first time I've seen someone change from a green flag to a villain in the blink of an eye. Because of him, my trust issues have grown even more. Anyways, I truly hope that he uses this broadcast as a chance for self-reflection and personal growth. It's important to recognize our faults and strive to become better versions of ourselves. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you soon!